Hey, you cool mathematicians. Today, for topic 3.6, we're going to review partial products. We're going to look at it through the lens of our base 10 system and really understand how this method works. So before we move into that, I want to read this joke to you. Are monsters good at math? Not unless you count Dracula. Get it? Count Dracula. So let's move on. So a quick review, 33 times 6. Remember, our answer is going to be called the product, and these two numbers are called the factors. First thing you need to do always is rewrite these horizontal problems vertical. And what I mean by that, up and down. And I know you could probably do some of this in your head, but I want to go through the steps, and I want you to start getting in the habit of showing your work. Later in this topic, you are going to be doing a double digit by double digit. And when you do double digit by double digit, you're talking about having to do 5 or 6, maybe even 7 steps in your head. It becomes impossible. So attend to precision. Math practice 6 is attend to precision. Write your steps. So in partial products, remember that we look at multiplying the factor by the ones place and the factor by the tens place. Let's do this one in green. If we had a double digit, we would do the double digit also by the ones and tens place, the second digit, but we'll get to that at another day. So let's look at writing out our different problems. We have our different partial products, I should say. We have 6 times 3, 6 ones times 3 ones. We have 6 ones times 3 tens, 6 ones times 3 tens. So before you even solve this problem, let's model it with our base 10 blocks. 6 groups of 3 ones. So here are my ones blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3 is a group, 1, 2, 3 is a group, 1, 2, 3, that's my third group. Honestly, I could do this. I can group them and move them. Control C, Control V to hit copy and paste. I need 6 of these groups, so I need one more. Okay, that's my 6 times 3. Let's look at my 6 times 30. So I need 10, 20, 30, and I need those in 6 groups as well. So let's group those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of room here, huh? We have 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, Mr. Hoffman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of my bank here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. So I have 6 groups of 3 in each group up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 groups of 30 each. That is why this method works. If you understand that place value, you're just doing repeated addition of that value in that place value. I'll say that again. If you understand place value, you're just using repeated addition of the value in that place value. What I mean by that is the value of this place value here is 3 ones. You're adding 3 ones 6 times, groups of 3 ones here. And the value of this one is 3 tens, which is 30, 10, 20, 30. You're adding 3 groups of 3 tens or 3 groups of 30 6 times. So you know that 6 times 3 is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18, that one is easy to solve with the visual. So what would be 6 times 30? Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 130, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. Going back to our extended fact review, if you did 6 times 3, that's 18, and then add the 0 is 180. Are we finished? We are not finished. You have two partial products or two pieces of your total product. So 180 plus 18 will give you the final product. 0 plus 8 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Bring down that 1. 33 times 6 equals 198. To prove that I'm right, you could pause this video right now and you could count up all of these and would have 198. We knew this is 180, right? 180 plus that 18 is 198. Let's look at 108 times 6 this time. So again, write it vertical, not horizontal. Think of my place value steps. 6 times 8 ones, 6 times 0 tens, 6 times 1 hundreds, 1 in the hundreds. So 6 times 8, 6 times 0, 6 times 100. So 6 times 8. What is 6 times 8? We can use base 10 blocks. Let's try this time to use patterns and reasonings. So I know that 6 times 2 is 12. If I was thinking of groups of 2, because we just learned our double facts, groups of 2s, we would have 2, 4, 6, 8. That would be 4 groups of 12, right? Let me show you that visually, what I mean by that. I know that 6 times 2 is 12. If we did 2, 4, 6, 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, it would be 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. I know that 12 plus 12 is 24. 12 plus 12 is 24. 24 plus 24 would be 48. That's a way that you can help use patterns and reasoning to find out these basic facts. But as Mr. Hoffman told you earlier, memorizing them sometimes is the best way. Any number times 0 we know is 0. Any number times 1 is that number. Those are the two big properties that will help make things easier for your life as well. Repeat that again. Any number times 0 is 0. And then 6 times 100, well, I can count by 100s. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. 600. This one, you could line up again if you wanted to do 600 plus 0 plus 48. Or honestly, I would do 600 plus 48 plus 0. But again, I think you could do this mentally. You have 600 and you have 48. 648. The product is 648. The two biggest takeaways I want to have for partial products in this lesson for you guys is this. Show your work, show each step, think about those basic fact strategies that you learned in 3rd grade and that we started learning now, like the doubles, like times 1 and times 0. Even your counting, times 10s, your times 5 and your times 2s for your double facts will go a long way to help you add up these partial products. And be careful not to mix this up as 6 times 1. It's 6 times 100. Understand these place value concepts just like we did when we were looking at addition and subtraction. All right, you cool cats. I hope you do well with this lesson. Can't wait to see your work.